Hey, you beautiful big kids, it's your boy Zach, and welcome back to some more Alchemy Stars. In today's video, we are going over whether or not you should even summon for Tiare. So, this is the first time we're doing something like this. This is to help, people out in terms of whether it's even worth pulling for a character, because I might know things that other people don't. So, yeah, I will say this. Always spend responsibly, because this is a gacha game if you're planning on spending money. If you don't have to, don't, be free to play. It's not because, it makes you better, but it's just because if you don't have to spend the money, don't. Just don't. You can spend on better things. But after that being said, Tiare, her banner is here. Once she goes away after this banner, she will be added to the general pool, so you can keep that in mind. Now, I will say this. A part of her, release, there will be two other banners coming out. As you can see one of them down here, the Northland and Umberton banner, which has Rebecca. And then we have another banner down here, which is the Longju banner, which is also releasing. Okay, so it's like a week later after her banner. So yeah, it has Tuni on it. So keep that in mind. You have three banners here that all help Tiare. Because Tiare does need help. Like, she is a Dark Tile focused character, and she does not generate any Dark Tiles by herself, so she needs the help. Alright? Alright. So, going into team building. Literally, you need these characters to make Tiare work. If you do not have these characters, you probably should not be summoning for her. Just being completely honest. Because if you like the character, go for it. But at the same time, if you don't have these characters, she will 100% feel underwhelming because she needs Dark Tiles and she generates none herself. So, keep this in mind. Now, in the case of Chani plus Excelia,
nice.
That's great. If you have Chani and Excelia, which are both 6 stars, mind you, that's great. She'll be able to be ran perfectly fine on your third team. She'll be great, right? But then, if you don't have Chani and Excelia, then you will have to have Issa and Excelia, because Issa makes Dark Tiles, but it's only under the enemy, and Excelia makes Dark Tiles, but only if you already generate 1 Dark Tile yourself, but also takes 2 of her points, which she generates 1 point a turn. Make a Dark Tile. So every 2 turns you can make 1 Dark Tile with Excelia. So yeah, that's how it will break down. That's why someone like Chani, who can, convert a lot and also make Dark Tiles, is great for her, because she'll give you the Dark Tiles you need, plus the generation you need to then be mobile, That's because that's how converters work. So if you do not have these 2 characters, the mixture being Chani and Excelia, you honestly shouldn't be summoning for her at all, because it wouldn't be worth it. And if you have Issa and Excelia, then I mean, it could work, but it won't be as effective, and you'll still feel a little sour about playing a character and not being able to use them to their fullest. Then moving over to the Show variant, because she does have water as a secondary element, so she can be ran on Show's team. Now these are the Dark Tile generation. These are the Dark Tile generators on Show's team. You have Show, Virgil, and Rebecca. All great Dark Tile makers. Show makes 1, but if you're running a wired team with Dark Tiles and you have Show and Virgil, I mean, you might as well run Show, Virgil, put Tiare at the end. That's already good enough, because Virgil makes 3 Dark Tiles, Show makes 1, there you go, you got 4. Same amount on the other team, Now, if you do have Rebecca, then that's an extra, I believe it's 4 more. So now you're looking real comfy. But obviously, she technically would run better on a water, Dark Tile team, because there's more Dark Tile generation, so she can get more splash damage off. And, that's just how she goes. She's a splash detonator. But once you run over a Dark Tile, you'll get a weak spot. With the weak spot, you'll get splash once you interact with that weak spot. So in a perfect world, she should have been water. In a perfect world, she should have been water. And water would have been eaten so good, it's not even funny. But since she ain't water, she won't do as much damage, but she'll still be pretty fucking good on a water team. Just because of the amount of weak spots she can generate because of the high, Dark Tile conversion. So, again, keep this in mind. If you don't have these characters as well, you probably shouldn't be summoning for Tiare. Now, going back to the news, we also learned something else about Tiare, is that if we go down here past both these banners real quick, she has an equipment refinement. So, her ability to even, plaster on an additional weak spot is actually her max. You hear that? Her max equipment refinement. So if you enter a roar time with her on base, you ain't getting that extra weak spot proc. So you need to have her level 80, equipment level 10, and then you need to use all those resources to then further upgrade her equipment refinement to level 3 to even get the additional one. Now then, prior to that, you just get extra damage, and then you just get extra damage. Like, the other 2 are damage, and the last one is a little bit more quality of life. So, yeah. And that will be your only way. If you ain't got Dark Tiles, getting her fully level 80, equipment level 10, equipment refined, will be your only way of getting weak points. Like, that would be the only way. And unless I'm forgetting something real quick, I got her built up right here as well. Because, yeah, okay. Yeah, apart from her active, it would be the only way. Factors on 2 turns cooldown, so, I mean, it's aight, but like at the same time, for that to be your only way outside of Dark Tiles is your active skill, and it's on 2 turn cooldown. you're missing on quite a bit of damage, especially when you can only put down 2 marks at a time. So yeah, that's not too great. It's not too great. Now we can go back up here real quick and talk about these banners. A part of TR, they know exactly what they're doing. They know that you either would need Schultz's team, so they can't bring back Schultz already, so they brought you back something even better, Rebecca. But they put her in a 1 in 4 chance, and then same thing down here. They say, oh, they need Chani, so we're gonna put Chani in a 1 in 4 banner, so that's a 25% chance and a 25% chance of pulling the character you would need to make this character even better. And keep in mind, Chani was just here. Like, Chani's banner was a month ago, and she's already back. So they know exactly what they're doing. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they know exactly what they're doing. Like, this isn't like some, oh, we're just making a long Jew banner. It's no. We know they need Chani. We can't just, have her on an actual rerun right away since she just came. So we're gonna put her in this banner with these other these other 3 characters. And don't get me wrong, the characters in this banner are stacked. Dong Tang, amazing. Zhuan Ji, amazing. Daddy is alright when he has his push and pull, but when Daddy has his push and pull, Daddy gonna be pushing and pulling.
What do you mean by that?
And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. He might be crippled, but he can lay it down. Up here, you have this banner, which, I mean, 1 and 2 are good. Anthony isn't bad, but, like, he has his issues. He's not that great on the force team right now. And Zarya, she's alright. After using her for so long, I use her, and, like, she's alright. If she just converted 1 more tile at all times, I love her. But since it's only 2, and I gotta wait extra turn since I do have a breakthrough for that additional one, it's alright. It's alright. So, yeah. So yeah, that's everything. Like, if you do not have the show team or the Chani team with Excelia, you should not be summoning for TR. Now, if you like her and you just want to have her just because in your collection, go right ahead. But like, don't expect to use that of her. It's just a true statement. But yeah, that is the video. Hope this is helpful in some way, shape, or form. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one, and bye bye.